up, reader fam? Today's video contains paid promotion with Disney Book Group, and this video is in celebration of the release of Aru Shah and the End of Time by Roshni Chakshi. This book is actually the first release from Rick Riordan's new imprint called Rick Riordan Presents, and this story is based on Hindu mythology. It follows a girl named Aru Shah who has picked up a knack for lying because she just wants to feel connected in her school. She wants to fit in, but that's coming with the cost of lying. Aru lives in a museum, the Museum of Ancient Indian Art and Culture. Three of her friends come to her home and try to catch her in a lie, which then somehow leads to Aru lighting this lamp called the Lamp of Bharata. And in doing so, she finds herself caught up in a mess. Through lighting the lamp, she has freed the God of Destruction. The fact that the god's name is the God of Destruction is not a good sign. So Aru must find out a way to get out of this situation. The book is set to release on March 27th, and at the end of this video, I will have an opportunity for you guys to win a copy of this book, so stay tuned, my friends. So in honor of this book's release, I am going to be playing a game inspired by this book called the 3-Key Book Challenge. Throughout Aru's journey, she must find 3 keys in order to get to the Kingdom of Death to fulfill her quest. So I'm going to be finding 3 of my own keys today, but they will not lead me to the Kingdom of Death, which I'm pretty thankful for because that does not sound like a kingdom that I want to go to. No thank you, bye-bye, I'll pass, hard pass. The Kingdom of Death just doesn't sound like a fun time to me, but it sounds like something that I would definitely want to read about, so But today I'm going to be using 3 keys to unlock 3 different things about my reading life. So without further ado, let's get started. The first key that we have is a sprig of youth. One of your favorite childhood reads or a book that sprung you into your youth. I feel like my go-to answer for this would be A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket because that's the series that I die-hard loved as a kid and I really do feel like it sprung me into my youth. But I want to pick something else. There's gotta be something else. I really wish I would have been more of a reader as a kid because then I would have more options for this question. Ooh, one just came to my mind. I don't know if it's a good one, but I'm gonna go with it. The one that I'm thinking of is the spectacular, ever so critically acclaimed, Out of This World. Okay, I'll cut to the chase. Captain Underpants. I never ended up reading this whole series as a child, but what I read of it, I loved. Which this might be the explanation as to why I turned out the way that I did. Blame it on the underpants. The Captain Underpants. Blame it on the underpants. I do think that the series definitely developed my love for comics and graphic novels. I don't think it necessarily developed my maturity at all, but I definitely don't think that I would have a love for graphic novels and comics had it not been for this series. The next key that we have is A Bite of Adulthood. A book that transitioned you into reading more adult books. I'm definitely not fully an adult reader yet. I definitely cling to my YA books. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I definitely have kind of been stepping into the adult book pool, but not that much. I've just been like dipping my toes. I haven't fully taken the plunge yet. I'm not ready for that. Plus, I don't feel like I'll ever truly fully make that transition. Like, young adult is where it's at, but I'm definitely more open to reading adult books now, so that's a win-win situation. But a book that I feel like really opened my eyes to what adult books have to offer is this book called A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. This is essentially a story about this old grump. He is all the time coming off as the grumpiest man alive. What a buzzkill. But throughout the story, you unravel his character and you see that there's more to him than this grumpy front that he puts up. In the process, you realize that he's got so many layers to him and he is a very complex character. This book is just incredibly heartwarming, even though it doesn't sound heartwarming. It sounds like you're just reading a book about a grumpy old man. But trust me, this book will warm your heart. And it's definitely a book that made me want to pick up more adult books. The last key that we have is A Sip of Old Age. A book that you know you'll love till you're old and gray. My go-to answer for this would be Miss Peregrine's, but I don't want to be cliche here today. And I would say Harry Potter, but again, I want to change it up a little bit. So I think for this, I'm going to go with The Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. I feel like this is definitely a duology that I will come back to time and time again because to me, it just feels timeless. And it's one that could be enjoyed at any point in your life. And also one that will continue to break your heart no matter how many times you've read it. Even if it's already done a load of damage on your feels. Also, even though this duology is young adult, it feels adult to me. It feels like an adult fantasy story. The characters do not at all feel like they're in their late teens. They feel like they're in their late 20s. I definitely see myself reading this book on my rocker when I'm gray and old and I've got a face full of wrinkles. Alright, that was the 3-key challenge and now it's giveaway time! If you would like to win a copy of Aru Shah and the End of Time along with a sleeping mask, pretty legit, you must unscramble this scrambled up passage that is right here on the screen currently. I will have a pinned comment down below and you will have to reply to that comment with the unscrambled passage. This is unfortunately just a US only giveaway. I'm sorry my international peeps. The first person who is able to unscramble the passage will win. win. The giveaway starts today and will end on March 30th. Or it might end before March 30th, it just depends on if somebody is able to unscramble the passage before then. So if you want to win a copy of this book along with a sleeping mask, then get to unscrambling in the comments. That's it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. You guys should let me know down below in the comments a book that you know that you will carry with you into your old age. A book that you know you will never get tired of reading. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos frequently on this channel, so if you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and click the little bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, choo!